How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. Hey, I wasn't going to do any more of this format anymore, but they made it so that Midweek Magic is a Phantom Bot draft, so I guess we're going into it. Hopefully this will help you when you try to make your decisions doing a future draft in Modern Horizons 3. But before I get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, but more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description where you can catch streaming video games, leathercraft, and other sort of nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, that's like Flage. I've never played Flage. I'm going to draft Flage. This thing is insane. There's also an Amped Raptor, which is pretty good. Ophiomancer, also pretty good. Phyrexian Ironworks, pretty good in the energy deck. This pack is insane. Amped Raptor, Wormcoil Larva, Ophiomancer. There's like 2 rares and a mythic. There's 4 uncommons. Yeah, we're taking Flage. Flage is just too good, though. Get in here, Flage. We're not necessarily married to our first pick, but we're going to want to play him. I think we're going to want to play him. And so I think of an excellent follow-up to that could either be Ironworks or Fanged Flames. Fanged Flames allows us to stay in red pretty well. There's also a Molten Gatekeeper, which works pretty well in the aggro decks. And with red-white, you're going to want to be an aggro deck. In fact, red-white is an energy aggro deck. So it might actually make more sense for the time being to take Phyrexian Ironworks. Because red-white is very specifically energy aggro. Alright, Ironworks it is. We don't know where we are. Hexglowed Slith, energy, aggro card. There's also a Glasswing Grace, which I like a lot, but I want to take the 2 for now. We can always get one of these later. We tend to not want to be going up to 5. But this is a great way to close out a game. But Hexgold Slith is an amazing 2. Getting it out on turn 2 is great. There's a Siege Smash. There's a Distinguished Conjurer. This can allow you to rebuy your ETBs, which I think could be good enough. Otherwise, there's a Boggart Trawler, a Twisted Riddle Keeper. Neither of these are pretty good. These landscapes. There's also a Siege Smash. I'm going to take the Conjurer for now. It's nice too. Wing It is an okay combat trick. There's a Wither and Bloom. I think that's worth taking over anything else here. Meddler's pretty good too. As is Sneaky Snacker, but Sneaky Snacker is very much for the blue-black deck. Let's take the Wither and Bloom for now. We're getting past an Accursed Marauder. Are we going to find ourselves heading into some form of Mardu? I don't know, but Marauder is really great. As is Transmigrant. I'm going to take the Marauder here. It's a great 2 that just makes you go, you can't have that. Alright, so Unstable Amulet. Fantastic energy card. The card never goes away until you cast it, so I'm going to take the Amulet. Let's see here. There's a Gravedigg, which we're not too thrilled about. There's also a Malevolent Rumble, which is an amazing card. I'm kind of looking at the Reliquary. This kind of card allows you to bounce anything, including lands. You can, if you're missing a land drop, you bounce a land, play it again, tap it for mana, right? You can bounce your spell lands to then use them later on in the game. I've never fully gotten a good use out of it, and it's more of a grindy card, but if we're in Mardu, we might be grindy. What? Why did it give me Brain Surge? Oh, that's... I'm just going to double click on the ones that I want now. There's an Inventor's Axe. I think we could take that over. Triton Wavebreaker and Electrozoa. Nesting Grounds is a non-card. Oh god, that's tilting. That's tilting. I don't like Fledgling Dragon, so I will take the Sky Claw because it's an energy card. Siege Smash is okay. Vexing Bauble is a card. It's not a card we're playing. And Meteoric Rip Mace sucks. There's a Shilgengar. There's also a Razor Grass Ambush. Wither and Bloom. I don't want to take a double red spell. That's one of the reasons why we probably won't be playing Thriving Skyclaw, actually, if we're only splashing for black. And we're not even really fully pulled into it yet. There's a Wither and Bloom, though, which is probably the best card here. There's also a Expel the Unworthy, which is a good removal spell, and a Boggart Trawler. Razor Grass Ambush, though, I like that. We don't really have that many... Because the Distinguished Conjurer is only like, okay. Maybe we can splash for Flesh. We're going to need a lot more fixing then. I'll take the Wither and Bloom because that's just too good of a card. There's an Apprentice. There's also an Inventor. Pooh. This is probably the hinge point, and I think we got to take the Apprentice. I like the Apprentice just too much. This can lead to some really good combo kills, especially if you get the... what is that stupid thing called? Let's see. Angel of the Ruins is probably not for us. The Kami of Jealous Thirst. There's an Ajani Fells the Godsire. There's also this, and let's see what these lands are. You know, maybe I got to take the Shattered Landscape over the Zealot for now. Just to make sure that we hit our land drops. There's a Unicorn. There's an Envoy. Other modified creatures you control have Lifelink. There's a Obstinate Gargoyle, but there's also just another Accursed Marauder. And I think that that's probably better. Accursed Marauders just end up being like very good, and they cost your opponent real cards. There's an Airy Auxiliary. Very good. Yes, we're taking that. We would probably only take a red card or a white card out of this pack. We have a lot of 2s, otherwise I'd take the Charge Bug. The Airy Auxiliary, though. 3/3 flyer, makes 2 creatures that much bigger. There's also a Metastatic Evangel. Part of me wants to take that too. God, they're both good. You know what? Let me take the Evangel for now. We can... There's a chance that we'll see more... what's it called? There's a chance we'll see more Aries, but there's not really a chance we'll see more there's a lower chance we'll see more Evangels. Alright, so I'm looking at either the Insight or the Thraben Charm. There's a cute thing you could do where if you have the 4 mana up, you can cast a Cursed Marauder, full control it, and then sacrifice it to the Insight if it's the only creature you have on the board, right? There's also Thraben Charm. Thraben Charm is fine. I'm also a fan of Nyxborn Unicorn. We can cast this later on to bestow it onto something else, giving it Mentor and +2/+2, which can be a bit of a beating, but I think we need some removal, which is why we're taking the Thraben Charm. Let's see, another Unstable Amulet. There's also a Glimpse. There's also an Obstinate Gargoyle. Huh. This is interesting. We have 1 amulet. I don't think we want a 2nd amulet. I feel like the Obstinate Gargoyle could be good in this deck, but I also think the same thing could be true of the Dream Drinker Vampire, and the Dream Drinker Vampire is easier to cast, so let's just take that for now. Another one of these. But let's take There's also Glimpse. I don't know if we want Glimpse per se. I would take a Glimpse if we had a Scurry, right? Did I take the first Unicorn? No. Let's hedge and take the Unicorn here. There's a Meltdown, there's an Eviscerator. Alright, so now we're gonna... Ooh, there's also a Boggart Trawler. Sometimes you want either or. Let's take the Trawler for now. This Wield, we'll take the Inventor. Looks like we're straight up 3 colors. Creation of Avacyn's not great for us. I'll take the Simulacrum. It's sometimes removal. Let's see. I'll take the Captor, but I'm not likely playing it. Same thing for a second one of those, and same thing for Barbarian Ring. There's a... Ooh. Alright, so there's a Solitude. There's also a Static Prison. God. This is a really good pack. This is the first time I've seen any of these incarnations. I think we're going to want to take out the Captor. We're definitely going to take the Solitude. God, the Ral is tempting, but it's very hard to flip it. And then when you do flip it, the most it tends to do is kill 2 X1s. Usually it kills like 2... What are those things called? The spawn tokens. The Solitude is just way better. I also wouldn't mind the Static Prison or an Expel or a Guardian, but yeah, this Solitude's way too good. Corruption we're not going to be into or in for. Some pretty good stuff here in terms of the Obstinate Gargoyle is not bad. The Retrofitted Transmigrant is also like not terrible. It's more for grindy decks, which is where it feels like we're headed. So maybe I take that over. Let's see. We don't want the Corruption. The Void Pouncer, we're not going to kick that. We're not going to have we're not going to have colorless sources. So let me take the Transmigrant. It also allows us to sacrifice that to a Cursed Marauder and then bring it back later. right? Spawn Gang Commander. That's a beating. That's a fantastic card. We definitely take that here. I would love to take the Charge Bug. I don't think that's going to wheel either, but the Spawn Gang Commander is like too much. It's too much. There's a Ral in the Implicit Maze. Jesus. There's also a... Well, none of those for now. Let's take the Ral in the Implicit Maze. Got a lot of 5s. There's a Conduit Goblin. Where were you earlier? You jerk. I'll take a Conduit Goblin. I like Conduit Goblins. Molten Gatekeeper or Precursor. That's interesting. This is for sacrifice, right? Yeah. It's also a Mindless Conscription. We're not going to be drawing 2 or drawing 3 that often. So I think now is an okay time to take a Gatekeeper. Let's see. Cranial Ram's not for us. We're not that deck. Let's take a Thraben Charm for now. Another Thraben Charm might be okay. Just pretty good removal. There's an Inventor. Let's take the Inventor. I'll take the Obstinate Gargoyle now. Boy. Buried Alive. 3 creature cards? No. Shapeshifter? No. It's none of these, but I'll take the Buried Alive. Not that it matters. We'll take the Dross Claw. It's playable, but we're not going to want to play it. Ooh. Ironworks or Dream Drinker Vampire. Let's take the Ironworks, because this allows us to be grindier. Right? Every time you attack with something, you get to still make 1 golem at the very least. I think that that might be okay. Let's see. Okay, so not a big fan of that. Whoop, what did I take out? I took out the Simulacrum. Let's see. Conjurers, all right. How many creatures do we have? Too many, right? 19? All right. So when we look at it this way, cancel. When we look at it this way, what do I have in each of the colors? This doesn't do anything, right? I don't know why. Alright, so take out the Colosseum. I don't know why that's in there. Take out the Barbarian Ring. I don't want to pay mana or life for that. We'll take out the Thriving Skyclaw. I don't care that it's our only 4. It's terrible. I would rather just skip right to this. Okay, so we do want to hit our land drop, so I'm not going to take out any lands. The Boggart Trawler just stays in as it is. Dross Claw is not great. Curse Marauders are great. I really wish that there was a good way to get them back. Grave-Dig feels bad, which is why I'm not a big fan of it. Right? Unstable Amulet will allow us to develop or, grind out games a little bit better, as can those. This is really more of a land. I'm trying to figure out what to take out here. Maybe it's an Ironworks or 2. I don't know. How are we doing in terms of T-Cree? T-Cree. Great way to... Okay, so we have a lot of removal here, actually. I do like the one-of combat trick. I have a lot of removal, so I'm going to actually take out 2 of those Thraben Charms. I like the Wither and Bloom a little bit more. Evangle. Yeah. I thought I had another Dream Drinker Vampire. Did I not take it? Solitude Spawn Gang. Boggart Trawler. Oh god, we gotta cut out, like, what, 1 creature? Okay, so we're taking 1 creature out, and it's probably just retrofitted Transmigrant. Because I think everything else is just very good here. It could be the Unicorn. We'll take that out. I like our removal suite. I'm going to put back 1 Thraben Charm. And take out... Actually, I'll take out the Siege Smash. I'm going to put in a Thraben Charm, though. 1 more. Put 1 of those back in. No, 1. Aye. Do I only have to click it once? I'm stupid. Okay. I like our 5 drops. This Obstinate Gargoyle is going to actually be really hard to cast, so I'm going to take that out. And I'm going to put back in the... Where'd you go? The Ironworks. I like those too much. And... Should I cut a land is the question. How are we doing on lands? Suggest the lands. This is 12... 17. Okay. We do want to hit the 17 lands. So, screw it, 41 cards. When have I ever been disciplined enough? When have I ever been disciplined enough to just keep 40 cards? Guys, let me know in the comments. I know. Never. I'm terrible. I just want to play the cards. They all seem so good. You know, I installed this thing, the I don't know what it's called, the Arena Tutor by Draft Sim, and it's so obnoxious. Yes, I'm sure. Oh boy. We're gonna mulligan that. Alright, that's better. Keep this. Spawn gang to the bottom, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna get a black source with a Cursed Marauder unless we draw one here. Play that. This is exile a white card from my hand. Next, end turn. Yeah, we're gonna get a black source. Pass. I'm playing like a weird control deck. My turn. And immediately punished. Okay, end turn. Immediately punished. It's like, here, would you like to cast a white spell on curve? Shut up, game. Opponent looks like they're mono blue. Okay. Target enchantment. Okay. My turn. Yep. Further punished. Play that out. Next. End turn. Ah. I feel kind of bad. Could use a white source. What's my chances of drawing a white source here? 19%. Okay, cool. You know what? There's less black sources, so it's fine. Idol of False Gods. Okay. Oh, and I guess they make tokens this way. Sure. And I guess they're just gonna block forever? Alright, we'll play this. Oh, should I have played the land first? You know what? If they counter this, that's fine. Because that prevents them from making another one right now in response to me attacking. Maybe I should have attacked first. They're thinking about it too. They're like, should I? There we go. Get 2 energy. Give me energy. Alright, next. Attack here. They didn't block. Strange. Actually, that's strange. Okay, play that. And end turn. That was strange. Also, I would have liked the white source. It was a red. So they're blue-red? I'm assuming they're teamer, because this is like too much Eldrazi and ramp, right? Detective's Phoenix. I think I exile that. And I think we pitch the Inventor. I think I actually exiled the Reform here. And then I make them sacrifice the Phoenix for that. Okay. With the Cursed Marauder. Cast with Evoke, pitching the Inspired Inventor. Resolve. They lose that entirely. I lose this. Another Inventor. Okay, cool. Here's a Marauder. Sacrifice Marauder. Play a land. I'll attack. Dunk. Okay. So far, so good. Could use a white source. So far, so good. Maybe something to make energy. Give me energy. All the cards in my hand are white spells. I don't like to bring the term luck into this, but very unlucky. Yep, creating a token, sure. They have access to 5 mana still. They can cast that. Oh no, they'd have to, what's it called? Collect evidence 6. Corrupted Shapeshifter. Okay. Fire, sure. Ah, that's not good. Next. No attack, end turn. Why? And I talk about this a bit in the... Cool. In the, they're not an Eldrazi deck at all. In the Farewell to the Format. This is how it feels sometimes when you're playing this format. It's just like, here, would you like to do to draw absolute piss sometimes and watch your opponent go off? This is at least a big thing. I do believe that my opponent should sacrifice the Hellkite. I think they should sacrifice the Hellkite. No? Alright. No attacks. It's really self-serving for me to say that. And the reason why I was saying that is because then they get to bring back the Phoenix. But at the same time, that doesn't really do much, does it? Why? Why? What? Two idols of the false gods? I just... Alright. Sure. I guess. Cool. I guess. They're gonna have a bunch of these things. I'm curious if there's any real reason for this. Idol of the False Gods is actually, like, not a good card. Alright, I'll scoop this. Good game. I'll scoop for that. They didn't do anything particularly good. I'm just frustrated. I'm just frustrated that their absolute nothing deck is, like, destroying us. How many white sources are in here? I think there's, like, 5, right? 6. There's 6 white sources. There's 5 black sources with the Boggart Trawler. And so there's less swamps for us to grab. That was a statistical anomaly. Let's try round 2. Let's try round 2, so I could be less salty about this. Alright. So we have perfect mana here, actually. I think this is fine. I'm gonna play the Trawler as a land and play turn 2 Amulet. Turn 3 we'll play the Inventor and make some more energy? I don't know. Or maybe we'll just play Flage and try to get that going. Depending on if they play anything. It's weird how weirdly good Unstable Amulet is. Yeah, do this. We also did have the mulligan last game. Up. Enters tapped. Now we actually have a turn 2 play called Hex Gold Slith. Okay. Sage, Dela, Unknowable. You know what? Now that they played that, it looks like they're in the ramp package. I think maybe we have to play the amulet here. End turn. I'll tap this when I need to get a card, right? Corrupted Shapeshifter. Make it a 3/3 flyer, please. Thank you. Get this ability. Cool. We're not playing that. Play this. Flage. Done. Could use some more red and white sources. If that was the most that they could have done there, you know, was just play a 3/3 flyer. I think we got this in the bag. Good game. Maybe they're just mad? I don't know. That feels like our last match. It's like, damn, that sucked. You know what though? What's great about Midweek Magic having draft is that it's low stakes. You didn't have to pay. You can scoop whenever you want if you feel like bleh. If you just feel like the match is not going in any way, shape, or form like you'd like it to, you can just leave. Ooh, what we got here? I can't cast that. I can keep this though? And we're going first, so like I think I'm actually gonna play the Evangel. I'd like a red source for Conduit Goblin. If I could get that off, that'd be great, actually. If I can get a red source next turn. I would play the Conduit Goblin. Royal Cartographer. Oh my god. But what do we do here? That's the landfall one, right? Sorry. Sorry, guys. I think I need to kill that first. And then I'm going to attack with the Metastatic of Angle. Oh, yeah. Land go. Mardutron. Next turn I can play Goblin and then stack the triggers so that I get the energy first and then proliferate. And I think that'll be great. Great! Hopefully the opponent doesn't really have much to do here. Dream Drinker Vampire. Okay. That's actually fantastic. I'm gonna play this, and I play the Conduit Goblin. I'm gonna stack the triggers properly, hopefully. Alright, so get this, then get this to happen. So we proliferate after the fact. Then I'm gonna play the Distinguished Conjurer. Submit one. Submit one. I'm actually gonna bounce the Conduit Goblin and just try to pick up as much energy as I can here. Take action. I'm gonna tap this to bounce the Goblin. It just has haste, right? No, I don't want to go right into combat. No attacks. End of combat. To main. Oh, I have to pay 5 for that. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. I have to pay 5 for that. I thought it was a free thing. That was sorcery speed. I was confusing that for the other thing. Oops. I'm not a bright man, guys. Guess who's slow in the brain? Spawn Gang Commander. Please give me another red source. That'd be great, actually. Because then I can, like, start throwing things. Oh, please use removal on Distinguished Conjurer. That was a punt on my behalf, though. I'm sorry, everybody. You know what I would actually like? I think we want the amulet here. Or Flage. Flage would be nice. If they attack with this, I'm not going to block it, because we can crack back for way more. I think they're looking to remove first. I should have attacked with the Conjurer. I misread this. I thought you just tap it. It costs 5 to do that? Distinguished Conjurer should not be in this deck, then. What a bad card. Sure. Okay. I'm going to bestow this. So we'll put this out. We're going to bestow this onto Conjurer. And if they want to counter it, they have to use all their energy. Decline. I'm going to attack with both, though. Because that'll make this a 3-3. With Mentor. And they can't block either. That was a great pickup. Great draw. I mean, they can, but I guess they can block and then adapt. Which is basically their turn. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. It does feel like we're a bit on the back foot, though, because we don't have anything else going here. My Spawn Gang Commander cannot be currently cast. Cannot be currently cast. CBCC. An opponent has 4 cards in hand, plus they can activate Wither and Bloom. Okay. Next. I'll attack here. Fell the Profane. Okay. Play Hex Gold Slith. have 5 energy. Once we draw that amulet, we're going to have so much energy to do things with. Opponent doesn't have a board now. If they have... I'm doing a lot of removal. Trying to keep the board clear. If they have a big creature, though, which they could. Like, this is blue-black. This is the control deck. We could be in for a world of hurt. Mm-hmm. Yep. Opponent deep think here. They probably have like one more removal spell and they're like, do I just aim it at something here? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Solitude. I can Solitude this. An attack with this, give it first strike. I like that. Got them their life back. Take action, use the energy. Give it a first strike. Make it a 3/2. I think next turn I could just swing out. Although, we would be trading one of these creatures for essentially a zombie token. I'm not blocking that, that's silly. And I think it's actually not good for them to attack there. Unless they have something huge here. Yeah, there we go. Persistent Meddler. Okay. Alright, so landscape is fine. No attacks here, end turn. That'll allow us to get our Spawn Gang Commander online, and that's going to be great, actually. I don't believe we have any double black spells, so I'm not going to get a black spell here. Oh, pass. No blocks. Pass. No blocks. Pass. Okay. This is where they stabilize. I unfortunately do have to sacrifice this to get a red source, and that does sort of suck, but it's either that or not be able to play my Spawn Gang Commander. That can be used as a creature. Let's cast this. And then I'm going to send in the Hex Gold Slith. I don't even think I care about the energy, but I will take the action to give it first strike, so if they do block it, I can, in response, sacrifice one of these tokens to then kill that. Okay. There we go. And end turn. Sure. Gonna draw 2. Yep. That's all. Makes sense. They could draw another 2 if they put the Wither and Bloom counter on that thing. Since I have no other colorless sources in the deck, the only thing that Spawn Gang Commander really can do is sacrifice itself to, like, damage something else for 2. So I guess we're just going to hold back on using it for the time being. I will cast the Boggart Trawler to exile their graveyard. And, yeah. And also get another body on the board. Pass. My turn. Okay, so Gatekeeper's great here. Because we can cast it. Cast this. Okay. That pings our opponent. Gets rid of that thing. Gets rid of their ability to draw more card. But no attacks is necessary right now, so end turn there. They do have a pretty wide board, which is of concern. They have 4 cards in hand, also of concern. And a lot of our small creatures, like, they don't really do much here. I guess... Yeah, okay, so that's going to get Menace. We do have a good double block here by putting Spawn Gang and Nyxborn in front of something. Just that one? Okay. We do lose... Wait a minute. If I put this and the Gatekeeper in front, I have to choose between one of them. Yep. And I can always get the Gatekeeper back, especially if we're planning on doing like a bunch of ETB spells, right? Now, what would suck would be if they had a combat trick. I don't think they use it on this combat. I don't think that that makes sense for them to do so. If they have a removal spell, maybe. Right? Like if they Wither and Bloom the Unicorn. Like, maybe that would suck. My turn. Okay, we have our own Dream Drinker Vampire. We'll play it. Next. No attack end turn. Okay. Draw 3, that's pretty good. Pass. The Dream Drinker Vampire we could attack with... Oh, you know what it is? Giving this Menace, it still gets blocked by... okay. I was planning on using the Spawn Gang commander to kill their Zambi. Oh, here's the Sneaky Snackers. This will probably be what does us in. Because those Sneaky Snackers are sneaky and they snack a lot. Little jerk asses. And if they have the sacrifice combo, that's gonna suck. Should I have waited to play the Bog of Trawler knowing full well that I'm playing against Blue Black? I don't think so. I'll probably regret that in like 3 turns. Top decking a land here is not great. Next. No attacks, end turn. Yeah. I think maybe I'll regret that in a few turns, but I think we needed to like grow our board just a little bit. Yep, for 2. Yep. Bless you. Furball just sneezed. Shadow Spinner. Aye, that's not good. That's what we call in the business not great. My turn. There's the amulet. Get 2 energy off of this. And then I can activate this to draw a card right away, essentially. It exiles it. Inspired Inventor. Play a land. Play this. If they try to counter it for 2, I can pay the 2. But we get more energy off of this guy. Which allows us to then activate the next. No attacks here. End turn. Which allows us to activate the amulet 2 more times, which is great, because that's more card draw for us. That's what we got that for, in case we ended up in one of these grindier matches. Because this deck wants to dump its hand. Pass. Pass. And pass. Serum Visionary. Okay. Draws them a card. Great card. And it fixes their next draw or 2. If it's like land on top, I think they just bottom them right now. Yep. Okay. Let's see. What would I like here? I think Flage might be nice. My turn. Marionette Apprentice. Okay. Play this. Play this. Done. We're gonna fabricate one here. And make a servo. Bing bing. Activate this. Okay, land. Let's see. I can kill the Serum Visionary. Give this menace. Attack, 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 attack. I don't think that's gonna be enough. But we're gonna try it anyway. Yep. Choose any target. We'll choose the Serum Visionary. Sacrifice an Eldrazi. And we just swing out. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If anything dies, they lose that much life. The Dream Drinker Vampire has to be double blocked. Eviscerated Insight, cool. Alright. Yeah. When that attacks, I don't need to give that first strike. I don't actually care. Decline. And that can't mentor anything, which is a shame. They have 4 blockers. One of these creatures has Menace. If any of my creatures die, they lose a life. I think the Molten Gatekeeper can't, because it gets exiled. So that's like the only thing that doesn't work out here and for us. Okay. They gain 2 off of that. Yep. Okay. They're gonna take 5. 1, 2, 3, 6, gain 2, 7, 8. They're gonna take 8 and gain 2. They're gonna be at 3. Well, it was an attempt. Breathe your last. Oh, that was very good there. Okay. I think they should have did that way earlier. Yep. Okay. I think they do just attack with Shadow Spinner and Sneaky Snacker. I think they should have breathed your last a long time ago. Because they could have been at like 6 or 7 here. I'm surprised they're not attacking with the Sneaky Snacker. Sure, Brain Surge. That gets back the... Oh, they didn't have any Sneaky Snackers in the yard. Never mind. Okay. It's a very grindy Mardu game. Against blue-black. Yep. They still have like 7 cards in hand, and I am just like going off my top decks. Do I want to draw that? Not really. I don't want that to be the second card that I draw, if that makes any sense, because we do get another draw off the Unstable Amulet. So we're going to draw, and then we're going to top deck whatever. Best thing I could draw would be a Mountain and Flage. That would win us the game. I play Flage, I smack them. Oh, they can drain us with that right now. Yeah. We still can Flage and then escape Flage. Not enough. Okay. So let's do this. Activate this. Okay, that's not good enough. No attacks. This is already looking pretty grim though, because they can just mana sink into the Kami of Jealous Thirst and drain us for 2 every turn. Plus this hits for 2. I don't have good blocks on this Shadow Spinner, and I'm assuming they're not. I'd have to double block it essentially, and I'm assuming they're. I guess I could put the Bogger Trawler in front of it. I'm assuming they're waiting to attack. Oh, never mind. Or maybe their hand is just like full of crap. Okay, I'll block like this. If they have a trick, they have a trick, but also like, what tricks are in blue? Okay. Oh, that's right, black. Okay. Ugh, okay. I think we need Flage like now. That's what we need. We need Flage. We got the red source. We just need Flage and then escape Flage like immediately afterwards. Okay. That drains us for 2. Okay. Raven Charm, not good enough anymore. Alright, I can Raven Charm, just kill this. I'm gonna scoop though. Because like we do 4 to it. That would have been good next turn? Sure. Alright, good game. Yeah, they got us. I guess the deck... I guess we should be trying to focus on going a little bit faster then, right? Let's see. And also we should try to draw into our bombs quicker. That would work. So stupid. Let's see. Rallin, the Implicit Maze would have been great last game. I haven't seen it yet. Alright, let me get rid of an Ironworks. Let me put in... I guess that's just 40, right? That is just 40. Alright. We took out an Ironworks. Not because it was bad that one game, but because it can be bad. Maybe I'm too like focused on the value prospect of Ironworks. I just like it as a card. It's like, oh, we just keep getting to make 3/3s? That sounds great, actually. Let's see. What do we have here? We have our Flage. We have our Ral. We have our Spawn Gang. And we have a hand that we cannot keep. That's better. I think we play Unicorn into Ironworks. We can keep this. We'll put Plains to the bottom. That way, when we have that all out like that, we can actually just attack with Ironworks. Now, hopefully we don't get maraudered here. But I see it. Oh. Yep. Get an energy. Okay. That was not bad. Black Source would be great if they... to help us deal with any creatures they may play here. Nadir's Nightblade. Okay. I play this. I get energy. I play the Evangel if I draw a card. Let's get that energy, baby. Yep. Sure. Play this. Activate the ability. Get that. Play this. Play the Marauder. That's what we wanted the first time. That worked out! Play a big creature here, please. Primal Prayers. What? Okay. That might not be good for us. That might not be good for us. They get 2. They can cast creature spells. You could do that instant speed, buddy. Okay. Sure. Play this. Alright, we're gonna play the Evangel first. I'm gonna play the Marauder. Oh, I get another counter. I sacrifice that. Sure. And then I think I'm just gonna activate this to have a 3/3. No attacks here. So that next turn I can attack with this thing by itself, and it could just go right through the Kami of Jealous Thirst. I don't think they knew that they could do that at instant speed. Dream Drinker Vampire, sure. Okay. We're in like top deck mode. I'm just gonna send in this 3/3 next turn. And they can activate this to trade with this, and I don't know if that's good, but they can do it. Whew, rude. Rude. Rude as hell. Attack with this. Get an energy. Hi, Summer. Sure. And... do we need to play this land? No. We'll end our turn here. I'll hold on to it. Because if we get Ral in the implicit maze, I can pitch that land to it. To then draw a card. Or rather, to draw 2 cards. Okay. Tapped weird. Summer, don't start. No blocks here. Okay, so we're gonna get this. We're gonna play this. I'm gonna attack with this, actually. Get an energy. Next. Let's see if they're willing to blurk. Nope. Okay. Activate this ability. So what we get here, Flage. Sure. Killed it 2-1. Yep. And then I can escape Flage next turn. Good game. That's all you need, guys. You just gotta draw your bombs, and then you win. That's all you need to win is just play your bombs. Feels very middling. I feel like we married Flage too early, and then the pivot into black for all that value seemed maybe unwise. Maybe unwise. I don't know. Round 3, or rather, match 5. We're 2-2, right? Going to match 5. It's weird though. A Cursed Marauder, though. I gotta say, absolute gangbang of a card. Gangbang? Whoops. A Gangbusters card. I like a Cursed Marauder. Okay. Let's see. We can keep this, I think, right? Maybe I'll hold on to the Conjurer. I can keep this. I'll hold on to the Conjurer so that I can pitch it to Solitude. That's a landscape. We can use that to get a end turn. Anything else? Pass. Yep, pass. Bump. My turn. They're leaving up mana for Wither and Bloom. And maybe I should do the same? Now that I'm holding my Wither and Bloom? Ah, screw it. We need to be able to attack with this. Get 2 energy. Next. End turn. Alright, so there were no pauses, which means that they didn't have it. Pass. Pass. No blocks. I'll take 1. Sure. I mean, like, that's just clearly bait here. Play a 3-drop. Play a Kami. Lethal Throwdown. That's not great. Sure. That sure do be sucking. Alright, so do that. And then I'm actually going to Boggart Trawler their graveyard now. Next, end turn. And this allows us to, next turn, if we need to, Wither and Bloom and Dream Drinker. Right? Opponent's mono black here. Seems pretty good for us. Okay. Grim Cervantes. Sure. Yeah, that's a great target for this thing. My turn. For Wither. Play that. Yeah, we're gonna Wither this. Next, I'll attack. Dream Drinker Vampire. And end turn. I can play the Inventor and put a token on Trawler. I could also... and I'm thinking I'm probably just going to... Okay, so they're playing the Transmigrant. I'm probably just going to give this Menace an attack with it. The Dream Drinker Vampire. Yeah, your other one's gone. I exiled it, buddy. Like, this is a great blocker. Sometimes. Sometimes it's just bad. But there's no reason for me to attack into that thing because I don't want to trade my 3-1 for their 1-1 that they could get back at the end of turn even. Wow, they're really doing that. Okay. Path. Let's see. I could exile their retrofitted Transmigrant, which might be cute, and then just attack through these two things. I don't think that that's worth it. I think I'd rather do this, actually. Bestow onto you. Makes that a 4-3. That turns that into a 4-2. Next. Now, if they double block here, this is a great time to, okay. To Solitude there. End turn. I was thinking of Solituding there. I was actually thinking about it. Because Solitude is just free, right? Alright, so they might have a removal spell here. I forget that ability. It gains Menace. Next. I'll attack here. Oh my god. So rude. Okay. And we'll end our turn here. I could Wither and Bloom onto that, but I think I want to get a red source for Phyrexian Ironworks. Our opponent is mono black. Like, they're gonna have that one drain card for 2 black mana. I don't remember what it's called. Keurig, Son of Yawgmoth. Okay. I'm gonna Solitude that, actually. Cast with Evoke. Exile this. Yep. Here, you like to gain life, right? Good game. It's like, you like to gain life, right? There you go. Gain some life. Keurig's stupid. I don't even... That's like a bad card. I think they just value drafted it. And you don't get to keep the cards if it's Midweek Magic, Phantom Bot draft, right? Ooh. A card style for a card that's not great. Thank you, Magic the Gathering Arena. And thank you for watching this. I hope that I showed you precisely what not to do during your upcoming Midweek Magic draft. I'm going to try to get this up tonight so that you can watch it tomorrow. But until next time, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Maybe come on over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. But more importantly, have a wonderful evening, folks. I'll catch you next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. And remember, if you're not here, you're dickless. Have a good night, folks.